This video looks at how to manage object permissions on an individual customer. So the first thing we want to do is just navigate into the CRM, click into the customers and then go to a person search. So once we bring up the user's account, we want to click on the permissions button here at the top of the page. Now, object permissions are not to be confused with user roles, which a user role is a grouping of permissions that give the customer access to certain functions within the system, whereas object permissions are really looking at the regular permissions in the system for a specific object. So just to give you an example here, if we look at the administrator, so this list of access controls here that we're seeing are access controls that relate to customer objects. So for example, creating addresses, deleting a person from the system, editing that person. So you can see all these access controls are about customers. What we're looking at here though is changing the definition of those access controls within those user roles for a specific object. So here we're saying that administrators do have access to, for example, delete a customer. We can see that they have access because the box is checked. But if we were to add a deny rule here, it would mean that although administrators can delete customers, they can't delete this user. If there's another role that does give them access, then that of course will give them access, but we're just looking at overriding the access controls for a specific object.